What's up, doers? Welcome back to another episode of the DUSIS podcast. Sorry we have been MIA.
We've just been busy.
We have been busy, and I wish it was busy because of the podcast, but you know.
Busy for other
busy
reasons.
for life.
But we're here. We're back. We are
we're both wearing white.
Yeah,
and jeans.
It's jeans.
And
it wasn't
Nikes.
It wasn't
Nikes.
planned. No, these are NBs.
Oh. I was gonna go for the drink, but I forgot. Like I gave it to you.
Yeah, it's been kind of gross.
Oh, where is my drink?
It's out there.
Out there. Hopefully that helped with the lighting. If not, you guys don't see it. But I'm Kiera. If this is your first time hearing us, seeing us, watching us, I think that's the same thing. But I'm Kiera.
And I'm Janelle. Sorry.
And this is gonna be a fun episode. I'm really excited to talk about what we're talking about today because like we have tons of thoughts on so many things as always. But we're gonna go ahead and start off. Actually, no. What was your weekend like? We haven't done a quick little recap because we haven't seen y'all in like 2 weeks.
We haven't. My weekend was really chill. It was St. Patrick's Day this past weekend. So we went out with some friends and that was fun. And then on Saturday, I just kind of like relaxed and just really chilled at home. It was kind of ugly weather outside, so I didn't really feel like being out and about.
The sun decided to show up today.
It did, which I'm sad because I didn't put on sunscreen because the past week it's been like ugly, like muggy and cloudy. So I didn't wear sunscreen, even though you still are supposed to 100%. Sometimes I'm just like, I don't.
Didn't you work for a whole like skin doctor?
Yeah, but the UV rays sometimes are stronger that way, but they were so dark that I was like, no, there's just like no way.
She's a doctor.
Yeah, there's just no way. But yeah, so I didn't wear it. And now I'm sad because today,
pretty sad. I didn't wear sunscreen. I thought I packed it with me today, but I did not because I have like the CeraVe tinted moisturizer one.
You know, Elf made now
Super Goop.
A dupe for Super
I fucking
Goop.
hate that. I hate the
Target dupe. Yeah, it's not funny.
It's not funny.
It's not funny. And they're like kids, but still.
It's equivalent to the dab.
I experienced that in real life when I was at Target, the one by my apartment. I literally saw these kids here. They were like, Balenciaga dupe. But I literally turned and I was like, I better not shop on this fucking TikTok because they're going to see my face mean mugging them. I was like, it's not funny. It's not it.
Don't ruin the kids' time.
I didn't say, excuse me, that's not funny.
That's not funny.
Yeah, I wasn't a Karen, but I was a Miranda. I was kind of just like, like mean mugging them. You know?
Yeah, I get it. Like, it's not as maybe it was funny like the first time on certain things, but that's like. But it is what it is. I'm pretty sure people see my TikToks and like, girl, get out of here. Speaking of TikTok, y'all, I am climbing.
She is.
I'm getting followers. I'm building a small little community.
I'm building my list of TikToks to make that I have. I might just send them to you. No, I might just send you all my ideas and you do them because
that's fair.
Because you always like look put together sometimes. but
like I'm making it a point to like I have to do my makeup. I have to do my stuff. I just did like 6 TikToks upstairs,
and I just keep forgetting because I'm like today, like when I'm put together, I was like, why don't I make them the days I'm about to go out to like go out with my friends?
That's what I do. I literally make like 6 videos in like one day with how I'm looking. Just maybe change a shirt, maybe add a jacket. But go ahead and follow Undiscovered Thirst on TikTok. Yes. And if any brands are out there listening to me that want to work with Undiscovered TikTok, oh my god, I cannot talk. Oh my god, please don't judge me now. They're gonna be like, bitch, you had your chance.
It's St. Patrick's Day, but I'm using a Halloween.
Halloween's great all year. I'm already ready for Halloween. I'm ready for pumpkin spice season.
Halloween is cool.
Say it again, sister.
I was just making that
sound.
No,
I know, I know, but okay. Anyway,
they need to start making some new movies. Like I'm tired. Like don't get me wrong. Whoopsies. I love the OG Halloween towns like that. But I'm like, you know what? Sometimes I want something new to watch for Halloween. Like I want to like
tried Hocus Pocus 2 and that was awful.
Supposedly it was supposed to be a setup for a TV show. That's why. But it still was.
I mean,
awful. What can you do? Like the whole point of Hocus Pocus were the witches.
They left it open with the Raven
and that girl now has like witch power. That's why I was supposed to open up for a show. And
she's from Gossip Girl ain't happening for her. So
Hocus Pocus show. Like the whole point of Hocus Pocus were the witches, and now that they're not here, it's like
I'm gonna put faith into some writers and that they're gonna give us a great Halloween show. Because again, even though we're literally in March, I'm ready for Halloween. I'm ready for pumpkin spice season. That's my time to shine. I thrive in that era. You know
what? Don't get me wrong. Like this summer, I'm kind of more excited for summer.
Why?
I don't know. Just I feel like it's gonna be a good summer.
Even though I just literally said I did not want to talk about it, I got those vibes. Like I don't know what I was watching or what I was doing, but I was like, I'm excited for summer to do things, even though I don't do anything. Should we try our summer bucket list part 3? Like try again.
You know what's so funny? Because I saw this thing on TikTok and it was like, it was just like family, but it was like cute, like to go with their kids. And she would post like whatever they did that day, like we made homemade ice cream or something, and then like the next slide was like a summer bucket list, and it was like checked off.
Cute.
And like each post that she did, she would do that. So I was like, I want to find one stuff I'm actually gonna do. But some of them are so simple.
Have a child to do things with.
I know, so that's why I was like, this summer I think I'm actually gonna do that. And actually,
I'll just attend on the days I can, I guess.
Yeah, could someone find me a job where I'm off in the summer? Like a school, but like not working as a teacher or a coach or a counselor, but somewhere in that realm to
maybe
where
you should be a coach at a school.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
because you know what?
Never mind. I was giving ideas.
I could be a coach. They just don't make enough money for me. And it takes too long for them. You
don't care enough to do it.
That's what it is. I don't have the passion for the sport to like make not as much money.
The week summer job.
Like I don't want to work there for 20 years and then like later down the line then make a lot of money. Like that's too much.
I just think we need to have this podcast blow up, and then we'll be off in the summer anytime we want.
Then we'll be off year round.
Exactly.
Or we need to create our side businesses to the point where it's our income now. But
yeah, we can do it. But yeah, again, undiscoveredthirst@gmail.com for any brands that are trying to reach out to me. I'm here with open arms, open ears. I will take
like honestly, like you don't even need to pay me. Like just
literally just send me free stuff.
I don't even care about getting paid to talk about it. Just
I
send
know
me free
people
stuff.
are like, don't lowball yourself. I don't even got a ball to throw, so like give me something.
There's no lowball. There's no ball in question.
Like I'm okay with just sending me product.
Yeah,
right now.
I just want free. I can live off of free stuff. I could work my 9 to 5
literally
and we'll get a bunch of free PR packages. Yeah, and you don't gotta pay me. Okay, like period. So
please.
Yeah.
We're fun gals. We're on both sides of the spectrum. We got fashionista. We got a trying fashionista. We got a mom. We got a no mom. We got a dog mom. No, like we got you.
We got all we check all the boxes.
We check all the boxes.
Okay. I was going to say,
come on. Our pitch is done. Our pitch is done.
I was going to say someone who's really into fitness. Someone who's trying, so then she might need those products to kind of help her out.
I did have a brand reach out to me to like buy some or get some like wipes or something. It's like a Pre's fitness. I don't know. It's super cute stuff.
Wipes.
Like to help when you're off the sun of the gym, like you want to wipe off.
Oh yeah, that. That's smart.
Yeah.
If you don't like go straight home.
Yeah, exactly. But those aren't going to work for me. It stink.
I don't know how people do that. Like, how do you go do stuff after you work out? And you don't
wish
change
I
your
could,
clothes?
but maybe just because I sweat like a pig.
It's like at least change your outfit. Like unless these influencers out here really be lying, because I'm like, there is no way you go to the gym in the morning, then you go get breakfast, and you'll get a blowout, and then go to Trader Joe's, and you're in the same outfit. Well, then
maybe
nasty.
They don't like when we're in the gym. We're in the gym. Maybe they like just kind of do like a arm workout where you don't really sweat. You know what I mean?
But still, you're still sweating, putting in some effort. You know what I mean?
I can't say I have not done that. So
I don't know. I'm just saying, like that's gross. At least change your underwear.
Maybe we don't know what they do. They might.
I guess if I made the video, I'd make it known like I changed.
In case people are questioning, like how we're questioning.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's a little nasty.
Well, you could say like, we washed up and just put the sweat leggings back on,
But why wouldn't you bring your extra leggings if you knew you were going to get a blowout? A blowout. Like, that's like 2 hours.
We don't have that kind of hair, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, in general. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should do it. To make a video and you let them know. You make a TikTok.
Yeah, you're not going to say, girl, change.
TikTok, let them know. And then follow Janelle's TikTok. She has a few videos on there.
I'll show you that I changed.
Or did you private them?
They're still on there.
They're pretty funny. You got to just do it. Just do it,
I just have to do it. Like, one of my ideas was so funny. I thought I was going to blow up, and it didn't.
That's me every day. I think I'm gonna blow up, and then the ones that I don't think do blow up.
That's how it always works.
I had like 4 or 5 videos blow up a little bit. Mm-hmm. Now I'm in a realm that I can do things in, so I can actually pitch myself. I have like a few things, but that's for other times. Another discussion. Today we're gonna talk. Speaking of TikTok and
I had a great idea about wallpaper.
What?
Sorry, that was
tell me,
so out of line. But those papers that are like $1.50 at Hobby Lobby. Mm-hmm. Like just literally stapling those to your walls like wallpaper for like you could probably do an entire wall for like under $50, then like $300 on wallpaper.
Okay, well you should try it. Maybe I'll try it.
Right?
I think I'm gonna do it.
I thought about that right now because I was thinking like. Because you're thinking about, I was like, I would do a day in my life. I was like, but my apartment, like I haven't like put all the pictures up. But if you have wallpaper, you don't need decorations. Yeah. And I was like, I want to spend money on wallpaper. And then I was like, you know what? That's literally like wallpaper. Like those.
I mean, yeah, because you don't have to stick it. You just got to staple it pretty well.
Simple, easy, and it's renter friendly, and like it's not gonna peel off any paint.
You should try. There's your video.
Yeah, let me try it. You know what? I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna
pictures on the wall. We need to do our pictures.
Today, Hobby Lobby's closed. So.
Oh, right. Today's Sunday. Speaking of Sunday, like, are you hungry? I'm hungry.
Sushi Sundays.
I'm starving. I forget. No, I was gonna literally bring stuff to make spaghetti here, and I forgot them. So it's fine. Anyway, let's get into today's episode. It's a little enough jabber.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know what we're talking about. I thought we had two different ideas.
Well, I was talking about like. I wanted to talk about, I guess you could be in this discussion.
I thought we were going to talk about like influencers. Are they influencers or not? Like
no.
Because remember we were going to talk about the YouTube kind of influencer and the TikTok and how sometimes the worlds can't mesh. Remember?
I do remember that, but I don't think it was for this week. I thought we were talking about like stans and how toxic, because we will get into the show.
Yeah.
But like talking about like, you know, how psychotic fans of people are becoming. Like it's honestly scary. So that'll just lead us into the show Swarm. If you guys have not seen the show Swarm on Amazon Prime,
watch it.
Y'all we need to tell you, like, you may not take a lot of stuff from our podcast, but what you do need to take is watching this show, because when I tell you, I was literally, and if you're watching if you're listening as a podcast, go to the YouTube so you can see what I'm doing.
We're gonna try not to spoil things because this is really new, so it literally just came out on Friday. So like we said, like it's too new to have spoilers, but if they do happen, maybe fast forward this part just in case. But,
I just want to say, like, I literally was like, and if for those people listening on podcasts, I'm like covering my mouth. Like every 10 minutes,
I gasped every episode.
I
was shook because there were things I didn't know that were gonna happen.
Yeah,
I wasn't expecting them, and I was literally shook. Like
I was like, literally texting Janelle, like, because you're a little ahead of me, and so so I wasn't like spoiling it, and I was literally texting to like, so and so did this. What the fuck is this?
We basically watched it at the exact same time. Like we were maybe like 45 minutes behind each other.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, like we're so in sync.
It's so bingeable. I literally finished it yesterday.
It's only 7 episodes.
It's only 7.
There's like 27 minutes, if that.
Yeah, like no, they're like longer. They're like 30 to like 45. Like they're in, so it's like you could binge it in like 5 hours and you're done. But no, it was for sure. Definitely very
real.
It was very realistic, and it was very well written. Like it was whoever like
it was Donald Glover.
Yeah, but like I'm sure it was his idea, but I don't think he wrote in it. But I don't think he wrote it, if that makes sense. Yeah. Like because there's screenwriters and there's like the idea, you know, but whoever they worked good together, whoever they were, because it was so realistic. It was so eerie. It was creepy as hell.
Yeah,
it was like
but it
cringy
like,
almost.
Yeah,
like
but it wasn't
cringy.
Eerie like Midsommar. It was eerie in a way like
it wasn't eerie where I was annoyed. Like I personally hate anything eerie. Eerie movies like piss me off. Like I wasted my time. But this was eerie in a way where it was cringy, but not in a way where I was like upset that I watched it. More of like I was like really surprised.
Yeah, you know? it was again. This show definitely highlights.
Explain what we're even talking about.
Okay, sorry. Okay. So
Swarm on Amazon Prime.
The Swarm on Amazon Prime is a 7-episode show pretty much going through the events of a very not a psychotic, obsessive fan.
No, psychotic.
Well, she is psychotic, but it's like an yes, I know that, but we're gonna say obsessed. We don't know that yet, but she's an obsessive fan trying to say the equivalent. And they say in the beginning of the show, these shows are meant to mimic real life, so they're pretty much saying. It was Beyonce, allegedly.
Yeah, well, I told Kara before we got here. So it was based off true events. So allegedly, again, everything's allegedly. Nobody comes sue us and Beehive don't attack us.
We got nothing to sue, so go for it. What do you want our Amazon Live?
You're gonna waste more money with the lawyer trying to sue than what you would get.
Literally.
No, but so allegedly when the Lemonade album came out of Miss Beyonce Knowles, a fan killed herself because she said, wow, like Beyonce can get cheated on, then so can I. Like she had this kind of thought in her mind that like she was getting cheated on by her boyfriend already.
Oh, like, so that's why Chloe Haley.
Beyonce can do it. Yeah, so that's the idea why Chloe Haley, spoiler alert, we just ruined it, but she kills herself.
We told at the beginning.
Yeah, and people in the tweets were saying it's because of the fiesta.
When that happened, I was confused
why they were attacking her.
Exactly. Because she never even I thought she was a makeup artist.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
That's why I was getting kind of confused. I was like, why did they why were they attacking that girl? But essentially, so that's where it was based on, the psychotic fan of Beyonce, but in there it's called Nyjah, and it's literally to the T saying this is Beyonce without saying this is Beyonce. Yeah, like Solange is involved, the elevator fight,
scene,
her outfits,
the elevator hat
Beyonce wore, like the horse, like everything that you could think of it being Beyonce, it was Beyonce. and she's an obsessive fan, and she kind of goes on this rampage of attacking people who are attacking her. Like,
yeah, so pretty
tweets.
much this fan is attacking trolls that are attacking Beyonce,
Right.
the Beyonce equivalent.
Naja.
So, which is, like I said, which brings us into this episode of how crazy fans are getting. Like, they need to calm down. Like, fans throughout any realm, any person need to calm down. Like, I'm a fan, I'm a stan through and through on people, but like they're like next level fans.
It's so insane to me because it's like the idea of people being famous is just from other people. Like, it sounds so crazy, but like the concept of fame is just like
because of us,
because of people who care. Like, if people were literally just stopped caring, there'd be no such thing as fame. And it's crazy because like fame is made up. Like, we made fame a thing. It didn't exist until people made it a thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
no, 100%.
It's so like the idea of fame is very, very like insane to think about.
Like, because that's what people say, like, when like we like they're celebrities, influencers, whatever, like they're enslaved to the people. Like, we create their, like, we do their money, we do this, whatever, and
which is so true, which is crazy to me.
But it's also insane how there are people that need that to like go through the day. Like, there are people that are like, you know what, Kim worked out today, so I'm gonna work. I can't say, you like,
it's just
I was in that realm. Like,
yeah, I was gonna say, don't get me wrong, like, I am huge fans of people. Would I ever wait out in the rain for hours? Never. Would I ever wait in the cold for hours to meet someone? Never. Will I ever spend $5,000 to do something? Never. But like, don't get me wrong, if I saw someone down the street, like, I don't know, no, actually that's a lie. Depends.
If I saw
like Adam Sandler walking, I wouldn't run and be like, I'm just gonna take a picture, like maybe from afar, but I would never like, can I just get a picture? No. But if I saw like Lana Del Rey, I think I would pass out.
After saying all
I'm just kidding.
No,
I want to pass out, but I would be too
think
scared to ask for a picture.
Levels.
But do you know what I mean? Yeah, like, I'm not a stan for nobody.
You're not a stan for
like,
anyone. Like, me and Carissa are stans.
Yeah.
Like, me and Carissa are like
I'm not gonna go online and defend any celebrity who doesn't know I exist. Like, that's not happening.
There have been times where I've thought it, but I was like, I'm not gonna comment because like
that's insane.
But no, there's part where I've thought it like, but you're like, what you're saying is wrong.
Sometimes I think it's so funny because I get what you're saying.
Like, you know, some stuff it's like
you're
completely wrong.
You're lying. Like, you want to be like, what are you talking? This is not
about?
True. Yeah, I totally. But you know what to me is crazy? Because
what is to you, sis?
To me, like, people who are obsessed with influencers need help. They are like you and me, bitch. They are not celebrities. I'm like, how are you obsessed with somebody who is like you? Do you know what I mean? Like, celebrities who are unattainable, untouchable, like, I get it because they have talent kind of, and they're like, you know, but like, to me, I'm like, how are people obsessed with like influencers who have like 500K followers?
See,
like,
I understand.
I don't get that idea.
I understand being fans of them because there's some people like I
don't know. I guess it just like I get it. But
there's
also
some people,
like,
if I saw them, I would, like, when Remy was in Las Vegas, I was like, oh, I can go see her. Like, we're in the same city, and I do like stuff she does help me throughout the day, like little things, so I can see.
I guess I'm not influenced like that.
Yeah, but there's some stuff I'm like, oh, like, because I've tried things she's mentioned.
There's a difference between learning something and being influenced by something. Like,
I can't lie. There's stuff I've bought because she has it. Like, oh, you know what? Remy likes it. I would do that.
That's not me. I can't do that. But if like I know an influencer like really knows,
trying to be influencers.
I'm just saying, like, that's why I could not.
No, don't listen to Janelle.
Don't get me wrong. I can be a good influencer.
No, don't listen to anyone. Everything Janelle said, take with a grain of salt because we want you to come with us. We just said that help us out,
I talk to you all the time about this. I'm always like, I just can't fathom like people being fans of people. So I was like, if I ever became like a super famous influencer, I was just being shocked. Like, people actually give a fuck about what I'm saying. Like, because I don't care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not like that. So to be like that is like, oh, well, that'd be like a huge shock. But like,
see, I'm like that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna go, kill anybody for anybody else. But like, I would, like I said, I would go like, when they were in Austin, I was like, oh, they're here. I'm like, Stassi, she has her podcast. I'm gonna go watch her stuff. Yeah, like, I am a fan, and I guess that I'm stan.
See, look, there's a fan and then there's stan.
See, I'm a stan for the Kardashians, obviously. Yeah. Like, I'm through and through. Even though they're getting really hard to defend a little bit. Like, you're I can't help you.
You're giving us the ammo.
You're giving us ammo to not defend you. Yeah. But I love it. Except Kendall. Kendall can. Like, I guess like
I'm just like I said, I'm just so like not into like being obsessed with that. Like,
but I think it's also like a pop culture thing. Like, you're not really into pop culture.
Yeah, I think the only influencers that I follow is Bretman Rock, obviously. But it's so funny to me because when I see him, I don't get influencer. Like, that's the funny. Like, he doesn't like
not anymore.
But not even then. He never really tried to sell you anything. He never tried to like influence. He just was like his authentic self, and just was so funny and like people wanted to always be around him and like hear him. So like to me, like he was never really gave me influencer because he barely did any ads even back then. He was just like himself, and I feel like that's why I liked him so much, because he was so normal. And I think I only follow Nash Greer's girlfriend because I love her and I love her son. Her motherhood is like kind of wish what I would live like just living in the frolicking in the like trees, like eating but like just super cute and like fun. And I think that's it. And I don't really follow too many influencers just because I'm just like, I don't, and it's all fake to me. Like y'all really be fake friends. Like I don't know, it's weird. Like I just don't
think
see
all of them. I think there are fake friends, but I don't think some of them I think are actually friends.
Yeah, I feel like that some of them do, and then I feel like some of it feels forced. I don't know, like it's weird to me. So I'm just like, I don't want to like follow any fake energy. And like when people start pinpointing things and like things start standing out, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's kind of like, I don't really like that. But I don't have nothing against influencers, obviously. Like who wouldn't want to be paid to be themselves, basically? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just think the fans need to calm down overall. Like,
yeah, it's
like, getting crazy now.
Fan drama accounts. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you wasting your time for what? These people, excuse me, who don't even notice you. Like, you look insane.
On the TikTok I just had that was getting some traction. There was a person that literally commented 9 times, like a full ass paragraph to the characters, proving something, and I was just like,
who's got the time to read that?
I was reading it because I was like legit laughing. I was like, first of all, what you're saying is like not even making sense of what the point of the video was.
Yeah.
And I could rebuttal you, but like I was like, I'm not gonna sit there and it's just crazy. Like, you know, there's some times where I'll like think it and I'll just talk to Derek about it. I'll be like, Derek, this is wrong because A, B, and C.
Especially when you have a lot of comments, like it's kind of like you can't really respond to each and every one because it's like takes too much time and it's pointless. But like some of those that like stand out, you kind of have to. I think it's hilarious, and I love when celebrities clap back. I think it's so funny, but they're like, wow, you're so clapping back.
I think when they clap back.
Funny because it's like you thought they really weren't gonna see this, and now you're shocked that they like called you out.
I don't think it's weird when they're like,
I love when
Kylie,
celebrities
should have left it alone. Or
no, I love when they do it because it shows that they pay attention. It shows that they see what's going on. They're like aware of what's going on, and it shows like, you know what, sometimes they do get pissed, even though, you know, they have 20,000 comments. Like you didn't think they were gonna see yours. And they did, and they forget back.
Like celebrities
are people
too.
They're just like us,
taking out the trash just like
walking
us.
their dog, just like that. Remember that? If you guys don't know what we're talking about, in People magazine, there used to be like this page where they'd be like celebrities just like us. They're just like us, and it'd be doing like again like watering their grass.
Like it's like Selena Gomez is doing this.
Yeah, like
but no, I like it when celebrities do comment back and just like I'm not saying every single time because sometimes it's just like let the people do it.
Yeah, but I think it's also good when celebrities say things when something is like completely out of hand where it can really damage them. That's like damage control.
This is what I was gonna say. Sometimes, and I think this show Swarm proves it, because there's the Beehive.
When we were talking about the spoiler alert, when she bit her, and you were like, she bit her. I wasn't understanding, and then when it like came out, I was dying like, laughing.
Where did she get the apples from?
Yeah, or the plum or whatever she was eating.
Yeah, it was just, oh my god, y'all need to watch this show because it's just so good.
Much. And then there's like the documentary within the show I thought was really unique because I've never seen that before in a show.
American Horror Story did that with the Roanoke.
Right, they did.
But yeah, again, Swarm on Amazon Prime. Go watch it. Leave your comments down below what you thought about it, because I think everyone's gonna have the same kind of the same thought.
Kind of like, what did I watch? The ending was trash.
Yeah.
How could you just have such a good show and then the ending just be boring and kind of maybe left up for interpretation? I don't know. Like in the end, did she get what she really wanted? Like, you know, maybe kind of like,
because they kind of talked about it in the documentary a little bit that some dude went on there, but they kind of ended it there. I don't think they finished on the documentary.
The ending was so stupid. I was like,
and just let us know. We won't spoil it. But what I was saying, like, this show definitely shows that sometimes you need, as a celebrity, needs to like get a reign of your fans. Like, y'all chill out, because obviously y'all listen. Like sometimes I think celebrities need to like, because Taylor doesn't do this. No somebody ever says like, fans chill. And I feel like if they would, I think it'll be less psychotic on things, because clearly these people are like living through you, want to be you. And I think
like literally if you said jump, they would jump.
So I think sometimes celebrities do need to take accountability, because like if we see it, we know they see it, because sometimes they comment on videos. I think sometimes they need to be like, y'all,
relax.
Chill out.
Yeah, but then
I love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me, but you guys need to like chill out. Like,
yeah,
chill out.
I mean, maybe sometimes they just don't care. Like they're just like, whatever. Like it's not my problem. It is, but it's not. So they're just like, I don't need to say something every time. But I think when things are getting out of control, kind of like the Hailey and Selena thing. Like
me and Kaisa said this for Selena. What Selena needs to do. I personally think Selena
started this essentially.
No, and the thing is, the whole thing that started was like the eyebrow thing. Kylie was promoting her eyelash, had nothing to do with Selena, but Selena almost ran with it. I don't think so.
I don't know. It was weird. No, the timing was weird.
I don't think they literally do that. I think it was.
But they sometimes they're stupid. Like they review things on their regular account instead of using a burner account, thinking people aren't going to notice. Like sometimes they're human. They're just doing things.
Yeah, but
I feel like I don't know. It was a little weird.
I don't think Kylie was doing that. I don't think Kylie gives a fuck about Selena. I think
you don't know that.
I think if it was just Hailey, I think it would have been more. But Kylie, they were doing, and she came out with the thing.
I think Kylie might have done it because people in their mind could have thought like, oh, they're not going to connect it, because if Hailey would have done it, it would have been caught like that. But
I just think this whole thing is ridiculous. I think Selena started it.
I'm sorry, Selena started it. I don't know why she did that, thinking it wasn't. I don't think she thought it was going to create what it did, but I do think she had an idea it was going to create some drama, because how are you, Selena Gomez, going to comment on a Hailey Bieber video and think it was not going to start?
And then the thing about it is, like, that video was years old. Like, come on, something a little more, like, that was years ago.
How do you know Selena didn't know that? You think Selena knows what Hailey Bieber's doing? That could have been a year ago.
The video quality she qualityed on was already crappy.
The quality was pretty blurry, I will
like
say.
A crystal clear video.
Still, I mean, it was just like, you think Selena Gomez has time to worry about what Hailey Bieber's doing? No, but the quality video should have said something in itself. But still, maybe she never saw it and was like, well, what the fuck? I don't know why Selena did that, but these videos are hilarious. I'm sorry.
For me personally,
now it's like funny. Now it's not. First it was like weird, but now it's funny.
No, see, now at first I thought it was funny. Now I think it's just ridiculous. Now it's getting.
I think it's hilarious. I think it's so funny. It's so funny because it's like, I think it's funny when celebrities get caught in lies. What I think is hilarious. And all these videos are just all these videos of Hailey lying, and the fact that Selena Gomez defended her. I don't know what the legalities are, what they can and can't say, because at one point I would have been like, y'all leave Hailey alone, I don't care.
See, this is what I was saying, because Selena Gomez is always talking about how I'm linked to Justin, but she's never publicly says, and I think this is what I'm saying, I think sometimes celebrities need to get a hold of their fans and be like, look, me and Justin are done. We've been broken up for years.
But again, we don't know what the legalities are. Maybe she can't even say Justin.
Well,
maybe
she doesn't have to say Justin. Everyone knows. She could be like, me and my ex. Everyone knows my ex.
What ex?
You know what I mean?
She could be talking about the weekend.
It ain't the weekend.
Right.
It ain't no weekend.
But you know what? I also I don't like when celebrities be throwing shade and act like they can't get done about. Like, you're a regular person. You're not a regular person. You can't throw shade and expect crazy ass fans like Selena's, because Hailey Bieber got no fans. Her fans were Justin's fans. She was never a celebrity before, as we all know. She was a nobody. To have a fan base like Selena had a fan base before she was with her. Yeah, she hadn't able
to grow it. Honestly, again, this is just me, and I would just been like Hailey, just say honestly, I'll just shut up. Hailey doesn't say anything ever.
She's a bitch.
She's she's
a little bitch. I would have been like, y'all see this ring on my finger, y'all mad? Be like, I don't know, have a little hood to you. She's so dumb, because the fact her one opportunity on Call Her Daddy, she made it worse for herself. That was her one opportunity for us to like her, for us to see her side, and she still made it worse. But again, if you're Hailey Bieber, be like, honestly, bitch, I'm married.
Alex didn't really ask any good questions to Brittany.
She did not. Alex is getting worse. I'm sorry, girl. We love you. We will work for you one day if you have your own company. But I feel you gotta get with the questions, girl.
As a journalist, she didn't. You can find ways to ask things, but obviously we all know Miss Cooper wants to be friends with everyone and wants everyone to come on a podcast.
That's why she's not.
So that's why she'll never go for the nitty gritty on anything, which sucks, because you can ask a question about Hailey and Justin without going legal. You know what I mean?
That's Alex, if you want some advice, stop trying to be friends with everybody you're interviewing with. That's not your job to be their friend. Your job is to interview them, to get to know them, to show them a different side, because her interview is so
her platform,
so open, and it's not like Good Morning America, it's like that. It's a place for you to be yourself.
Really, I do feel, I'm gonna give her credit. Her podcast can really change your opinion on somebody
100%,
and I think she does well on that. And
it shows a different side that we don't see, because it's like them having a conversation.
And I just feel like Alex Cooper could do a lot better. But she, like you said, she tries to, which I get it, as an interviewer, you try to relate a little bit.
You want them to be comfortable.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like, Alex, like, you don't ask any follow-up questions to this, to that, to like, there's so many things. And
yeah, again, we do give her the benefit of the doubt because we don't know what she can and can't ask.
We cannot ask this question. But as a good interviewer, you can try to work around it. But I guess, I mean, I guess you would rather be, because that Hailey Bieber is the closest to Kardashians.
And like you said, she is kind of like new in this realm, so she probably wants to kind of like make a strong platform, because if she asks all those hard questions, there might be some celebrities that don't want to go on because they know she will. I think that's
what she said about like John Mayer. Like, she had a hard time to get him on. Like, he's like can probably be the closest celebrity adjacent right now was John Mayer, but even then he said I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to have to.
And he's still like a nobody. Like, nobody cares. Well,
he's
not
a nobody
anymore.
to you. He's big.
He's not a nobody in general. Like, he's not
John
even
Mayer.
No, he used to be hip, but like he's got like no new music. He doesn't want to. Anything. That's what I'm saying. So he's like a nobody. He was a huge name at one point.
But that's the biggest celebrity she's had on a podcast.
The biggest celebrity she's had on a podcast was Miley Cyrus.
Oh, I guess.
Which that interview kind of sucked itself.
Yeah.
Like that interview made me like, Miley, this isn't who I thought you were.
Yeah.
But even though I love Miley Cyrus, absolutely love her. I will be going to her concert.
I'm gonna skip that one.
What?
I don't know.
She's gonna play other songs too, not just those.
I hope so. I don't know. Right now I'm in like a Miley's. Like, every time she pops up, I skip her video. Like I don't know. Miley's like,
I liked Miley's.
I don't know.
I mean, I don't think this album was as good as what people make. I liked her album before this better than this one.
Nothing's gonna beat bangers.
That was iconic.
Like, Hood Miley was the best Miley,
but like the most her Miley. Yeah,
I don't know what is the Miley, because she's everything.
She's changes so much.
She changes.
She's a chameleon.
Like, she is. She's like Demi Lovato.
But maybe no, ma'am. Do not compare Miss Demi.
I'm not saying
Miley.
that. I'm just saying like they keep changing.
Oh, she did Demi Lovato on the podcast too. I forgot about that.
Oh, she did.
That was awful. That was an awful interview.
I feel like Demi needed to go on there because we saw her like 3 documentaries. Like, we already know about her.
I think that's why I felt like it was awful, because it was like she's had so many. What else can you talk about? But me and Kara said this too. How come in every interview nobody brings up As the Bell Rings? That's where she was discovered.
Lovato, right?
I was like, I saw you on Sunday with a Chance. We're like, bitch, you didn't see her on As Bell, but you're not a real fan then.
As the Bells
Well, you know
Rings.
what? Maybe Demi was like, don't talk about it, because there's
no way.
She's never talked about As the Bell Rings, and every one of her documentaries on YouTube that is never brought up.
Forget. We didn't.
How could you forget? Did you forget? Like, that's where she freaking. That's where she started. Besides Barney, of course.
Dreams when I close my eyes. Come on, As the Bells Ring.
Hard to.
If you know what As the Bells Rings, you're TikTok, a real one.
Put the clip. Try to find the actual clip of that song so people like know what we're talking about.
I will.
Okay, so to wrap it up with the stand-ups, let's like rank who do you think are the best fans when it comes to
are we
mega
saying
celebrities?
Best fans or craziest?
And when we say, I guess we could do like kind of intertwined, because
fans.
And obviously these fans are only for musicians, because there's
I was gonna say Paris Hilton's fans are crazy.
No, but they're not as crazy as the Barbs. Like, come on, she's not a. I mean, when I think of fans, like, everybody has fans, obviously, but musicians fans are a different kind of fans from actors fans, from reality star fans.
The reason I say Paris Hilton, because a lot of like the LGBTQ call her mother, so
they call Nicki Minaj, same thing.
That's what I'm saying. I think she's in that realm.
I don't know, ma'am.
Yes, she is.
What are her fans called? You don't even know.
I forgot.
Exactly. They're not Swifties.
I'm gonna look it up.
They're not Barbs.
I'm gonna look it up.
They're not
because I think Paris Hilton fans deserve to be there. I'm not saying all reality stars.
Definitely not.
I'm gonna find
not
it.
top 10. Maybe top 10, but not no.
I didn't say top 3. I just said she deserves to be in the realm.
I wouldn't even know that she had a fandom like that. What are they called? The parasites?
Oh my god.
Parasites. It's actually kind of funny. What are they called?
I'm looking it up.
If you don't even know off the top of your head, they not that effective.
You only know like 3 though.
Let me see. We have the Barbs, we have the Beehive, we have the Arianators, we have all the K-pop stands, we have the Directioners. Okay, then we have the Swifties, we have the Lovatos, we have
the
Lovatics. Then we have, let's see here. I don't think Cardi B has a stand-up name.
Okay, let's just rank them.
But
I don't know what it is.
Because they don't exist. That's why.
Okay, so I would say, I'm not going to rank them because I feel like all have the same.
Her impact at that time, she did have, for not being a musician, she did have like a strong following that a lot of Lindsay Lohan didn't have that. You know, Nicole Richie, Britney Spears, Britney Spears did because she did. But
she didn't have, but I don't think fan names were
a thing back then.
I think Bieber was the first
Believers
were the first
were the
band.
first like named. Yeah. So the Believers. I forgot about him. Yeah.
Believer. I've been a Belieber since 2009.
I think we're just gonna name them in one. There's fans and then there's the crazy fans, but there's a crazy fan for every. Let's just the known ones. Like people know the known ones.
Okay, so we know the Believers. Mm-hmm. We know the Jelena stands. We know who they are. They make it known.
Yeah, but you know what? But they don't make it known for her music because her ranks they'd be high for how many fans she's got.
Selenators.
You know Selenators. I think
who makes these up?
She has the fans, but like, I think she has got more fans from like who she was than her music career.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Than like. From watching her shows
when I think of Selena Gomez, I don't think of a musician.
Exactly. Same.
I think of hardly an actress.
I think she's just a retired Disney star who now makes stuff. But she's iconic.
No, she's an iconic Disney star. Sure. But you're right. She's not really like
she's that girl.
She that's it is. She's that girl. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna
people
be on
were talking about her boobs all big, and people
she has lupus.
No, I'm saying is people were like, oh, now all of a sudden she's showing her boobs. I was like, to sell her products. I said, when has she ever used? She was never a sex symbol, and when she does try to be sexy, it wasn't it.
Yeah,
okay.
She's just. I'm not gonna lie.
She's not
because
sexy, you know what I mean.
I want to put it out here in case people want to try to pill up my past. I wasn't a Selena fan for a while.
Yeah, she wasn't.
I wasn't. That doesn't mean I'm a Hailey fan either. But I would just say I wasn't a Selena fan.
Like you could go back and find my
Carissa,
stuff.
We gotta get Carissa out here.
She was a stan.
Carissa was cutting her hair like Selena. Like she was a stan.
Okay, but anyway, let's get back to it. Reeling in.
I just want to put that out there in case people try to
the Barbs, the Beehive, the Beliebers, the Swifties, the Arianators, and the One Directioners at their time. You know, obviously the Direction doesn't count anymore. What are the K-pop
people called?
I just about to say I can't remember, but there's so many K-pop bands. But we're just gonna put K-pop in general, like under one whole.
I think you're like the Army. Wait, isn't there an Army? Something Army.
Yeah,
there's an army. There's something army.
We obviously don't know.
I thought it was the K-pop army. It's
K-pop army. We'll name it the K-pop army.
Okay.
Them.
Nothing coming at us because we're wrong.
They're like, actually,
we're allies.
But there's so many K-pop bands that you can't pick one.
Yeah.
Like so, and I don't listen to K-pop like that. Besides BTS, that's all the BTSers. I don't know.
And I think like
Blackpink. They're the girl K-pop band.
Yeah, that's all I know. Okay, so who else? That's literally all the fans we know.
Well, I mean, there's like fans for every.
But those are like the main ones. Those are the like when people think of crazy fans that made a difference. If that makes sense. Like these fans that we named were literally grown enough to make headlines. Like so, like people talk about the Swifties.
Yeah.
Talk about the Beehive. They talk about the Barbs. That's all I know.
You know what?
Give me some more, sis.
I think I'm gonna say. I personally think that.
What do you belong to?
I'm all.
I'm all of the above.
You know what is Rihanna?
Does Rihanna have one?
I don't think so. But her
fandom, beauty girls.
Her fandom is not that strong. Even though Rihanna is iconic on her own, she is legendary in her own realm. But she does not. Yes, you did.
That's okay.
But she's not like in the realm of musicians. She's not iconic in that role. I think she could have been,
but she doesn't want to. Yeah,
exactly. She for sure could have been up there, but she didn't want to. Doesn't mean she's not going to go down as a legend and overall.
Dang, did we just name all like the top fandoms?
I think so, but I'm gonna have to say not sorry about it. I definitely think it's a tie first place with the Barbs and the Beehive because the Barbs are hood. They're like, you know, like Nicki Minaj. Like they don't give a fuck.
Swifties are up there.
Swifties would get their ass beat by a Barb. Period.
That's true.
100%.
I think Meg has. I love her.
The hotties.
The hotties.
See, the hotties are the baby sisters of the Barbs.
Yeah,
that's exactly how I see it.
Megan
she needs more time. She's new in the game.
Yeah. Are you a hottie?
She will beat you up. Yes, I'm a hottie. We're basically friends. We went to the same college.
Oh, I forgot. You went to the same college. You literally strolled the same stroll.
We walked the Tiger Walk together.
I'm sure ended up at a party together.
I'm sure.
Megan, do you remember Janelle at the Tiger Walk?
I played soccer. I'm sure our paths have crossed. So we're basically besties. Yes, but supposedly Nicki Minaj threw some shade on Megan Thee Stallion, which I was shocked about. I don't know why she did that.
I don't know if it is. This is all allegedly, but according to but the thing with Nicki, allegedly, I don't want to like get sued.
She doesn't like when other women.
She doesn't like do things by accident. Her lyrics are very
articulate,
very hidden but in your face. You know what I mean? And it's just your job to kind of decipher that. And I did see that she did throw a little shit at Megan, but I don't know.
I don't know what it is, but one thing about Beyonce, she gonna keep quiet. It's already Beyonce. But I will say I think those are the second. Then after her, I do say I think Taylor Swifties are a high second. Just the impact that Taylor Swift has on the music industry. People,
they literally changed Glendale to Swift City for 2 days.
Like, they seriously don't give, like, the world, and it's mostly people of color, I'm not gonna lie, don't give Taylor Swift the accolades that she deserves, which is why I hate people think like it's only white people, blah blah. It's only because y'all make it that way.
Yeah, I literally love when I find black Swifties on TikTok. It's so much fun.
So rare.
Yeah,
like I literally always comment and like every time because we're a rare breed.
I will literally comment when I'm like, black Swiftie, we need to be friends, because a lot of
it's a rare breed. I'm just saying, women of color out there, because we are women of color, we are black and Mexican. Give Taylor Swift a chance. Don't listen to the Shake It Off parts on blah blah blah.
Oh, I do have a hot take.
It's a great she's a great artist.
I do have a hot take that's completely left field. I love Bad Bunny and Kendall Jenner together.
It is a hot take.
I think that's a great hot take. Because after watching the Bad Bunny carpool karaoke was
so funny.
He was so funny, and I think
like
Kendall needs that. Like,
I think to have a translator. I'm sorry, the way he couldn't even 5 minutes without like saying something in Spanish. He couldn't even say the words. He couldn't even remember how to say, how do I pump gas? Like, people like messaging me and my friends, we just like clown about it. Like, obviously, again, I think it's so funny. I would have loved if he was with like Kim or Kylie. They'd have been more iconic. Kendall was like random.
No, see, I think I like Kendall.
I think he's gonna make her cooler.
That's what I'm saying. I think like, because he's so left field. Kendall Jenner's Bad Bunny is Kim's Pete Davidson.
100%. 100%.
Like, so left field. And I think he has his not confidence enough to like be like, bitch, shut up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he has like that Latin flavor to where she tries to like
put her in her place.
Yeah, I don't know what Devin Booker's like. I've never like
correct the community.
You know what I mean? I feel like
I just can't imagine him at their dinner table. Like, what are they talking about?
I mean, it's like Addison. Like, what's Addison doing there? Like,
I think it's so cute because I feel like Kris Jenner would just be so open and like so great
addition to their family. I'm not saying they're gonna get married or anything, but I do think like
there's no way.
No, I don't think they're
gonna. Why do they talk about? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have to have a translator. There is no way.
I just feel like he might be the person to like open up your mind. Like, look, like Kendall, like you're basic as hell. You know what I mean? Like,
she's so basic. She's so borderline. It's so funny because, you know, like, obviously the Latin community, like, the women cook and they clean and blah blah blah. And someone's like, bitch, she can't cut a cucumber. How the fuck she's gonna cook for you? But she got people to do that for her. I just think it's
like a fun thing. He probably was just like, this is Kendall Jenner, and she's probably like, who's Bad Bunny?
Bad Bunny guy? You know what I mean? And he's so cute and he's fun.
He's very flamboyant, very charismatic. I think he'll be. I'm not saying this is a forever thing, just like how people thought Kim and Pete were forever. I think this would be perfect to like maybe bring her down a little bit, like get off the roster of basketball players. Get off that roster.
I hope he's in the show. I doubt it.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so.
It was. We don't know how long they've been dating because he already had a diss track against Devin Booker in it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Well, not a diss track. That's a little stretch. But he did put out a song recently. It was with another.
What's it called?
It was with another artist. I forgot what it was called. But in there he says, you know, she knows that the Puerto Rican sun is hotter than it is in Phoenix. Obviously against it. I know that's a jab. And then Devin Booker probably got all freaking offended, and he commented he's worried about another man again, like, because, you know, like the rumors that he's like gay or whatever. I don't think Bad Bunny's gay. I think Bad Bunny's fluent. I think he's just
I think he's what, like, reading Bretman,
like a Harry Styles kind of vibe.
Very, yeah,
like kind of flamboyant.
He's just very like himself.
Wouldn't mind experimenting it.
Is he body?
Yeah,
is that him?
Yeah, because he dressed up like a whole woman for one of his music videos. Like I said, I think he's
Kurt
just fun and flamboyant.
No one said shit about Kurt Cobain.
No, like Devin Booker, you just pissed because you didn't win the NBA championship, okay? And you lost your girl in the same year, okay? That's why you're mad.
I feel like Kendall and Devin are boring.
It was like, I'm not like a Kendall and Bad Bunny stan, but I'm like, but don't come at Bad Bunny, sir.
No, I don't think I'm not a stan at all. I'm just saying I enjoy them together. Like, a lot of people hated Kim and Pete. It didn't make sense, but I think it brought a side out that Kim needed.
Yeah, like a fun rebound.
Like, bring her back to her old self. And I think, I mean, I don't know what Kendall's old self is. I'm just gonna
let it see how it goes, how it simmers down. Again, it wasn't my fave. I wish she would have picked somebody else, but I think it's kind of interesting, kind of funny, like, I don't know, like, it is kind of quirky, and I think he's gonna bring out like a side of the family.
Every celebrity has that person. Like,
I think he's gonna bring the fun to the family. Like, imagine if they did get married. Like, that wedding would be insane. Yeah, I think it'd be. I think it's gonna be cool. I think all the sisters are probably like, well, what the hell? But like, I think it's gonna kind of open their mind up to culture a little bit. They haven't really dated anybody with real culture. You know what I mean? So like, a different kind of culture, I guess, you know, because they're all been black or Scott. So, you know, so it's kind of like, oh, maybe like something new to the family. Because like they didn't really date anyone Latin. They never have.
No, they've never really dated. So this is an interesting thing. And even if it's maybe...
I want to know what their dinners are like.
Like if it is transactional, it's on both ends. Like Bad Bunny, this is only not going to hurt his thing.
Yeah, it's not. You know if anything, it's hurting him more than her. Like she's not getting any slack from him. It's more like, oh God, the Kardashian curse is gonna go on Bad Bunny, blah blah. But
I don't think so. I think the Kardashian curse. I think he's exceptional.
Latin people know how to get rid of the evil eye. Okay?
That's what I'm saying.
That's why.
Bad
so
Bunny,
I think we're good.
What's on your hand
for the next couple months?
Oh my God, that scared the crap out of me.
I thought it was a rash.
Yeah, I was like, ew, ew, ew.
Anyways, let's wrap this episode up.
Yeah. So, bottom line, go watch Swarm. Let's get it.
To wrap this whole thing up, go watch Swarm on Amazon Prime. This is not a paid ad. But I'm telling you, if you like thrillers, if you like and like things that are kind of
in pop culture a little bit,
and a little bit of pop culture, I think this does give you an insight of to what celebrity fans are, because this is really realistic. To me, this is
one of the most realistic shows I've seen about of overstepping Stan's fan. Like I think this is really, really close to what a lot of people do.
She made me cringe. She was so embarrassing.
Yeah, we can talk in depth later. Yeah. But again, hope you guys enjoyed this episode of us talking about whatever we talked about. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Please let us know if you watched the show Swarm. Let us know your thoughts. I would love to compare some notes with everyone. If you thought it was good, you thought it was bad, did you think the ending was as bad as we did? Just let us know down below. Like it's a good watch. It's a good watch. Yes. And like I said, comment, like, subscribe, tell your friends.
Okay, so again, thank you guys so much for listening. We love you. We're back. We thank you for the slow growth and slow support, but any support is good support. But yes, so whether you were a stan for any of the ones we talked about today or you were not, just always remember to do you, sis.